If everything can be normalized and justified in your Hong Kong office, let me share the story to the world. Hi everyone, how are you doing? Today, I have a story to share, which is based on my first-hand experience. I was hired by an American tech company in cybersecurity of Hong Kong office. Little did I know, I was hired with an ulterior motive. Little did I know, I was the next target. So back up, what I'm going to share is definitely gonna astonish you. Here is the story. My team member is a girl. She got into the company before me. She is taking advantage of me as a newbie at work in every possible way, such as always cherry-picking the high-quality needs, stolen customers from me. I caught her with evidence. To my surprise, the direct boss is making light of the situation and let her get away with it every time. She is already doing that to another guy who was taking our job. But that guy left the company shortly after I joined the company. I brought up the issue more than twice in front of the direct boss. I questioned him. Why does the company put our sales fight for each other to get the resources? But I never got a solution from him. So I was like, okay, maybe that's how it works in the company. Maybe I should take matters to my own hand. So I came up with strategies to combat my team members' game planning. I turned the situation around for me at work. But suddenly, the direct boss is not okay with it, and I was the one being blamed for everything. They used a ridiculous reason got me kicked out of the company. There were two people has the same name in the company. I was mistaken one person as the another in an email back and forth situation with customers. And for that reason, I was fired. It's a quick hire and a quick fire. Even at last minute, all the direct boss cared the most were the email template that I created for the company. And his bizarre behaviors invited me to search for the real reasons behind that. And I know for a fact there are several reasons come into play. The sales trainer was very toxic and abusive towards to me. But today is someone else I want to put the spotlight on. I went back home with a broken heart, and I was very mad and disappointed with those people. I got disappointed with humanity. Every time something like that happened to you, it's less about how you've been treated wrong. It's more about you have to find a way to rebuild your trust with humanity afterwards. At the beginning, I was literally sharing the story with everyone who walked into my life. During the process, some of the crucial red flags re-emerged into my memory, but I ignored them. Suspicious evidence number one. One day, the direct boss was working at home. The company announced employees to work at home 2 days per week. He was showing me how to use Slack. The company is using Slack for internal communications. I noticed he has a very unique background picture on his laptop. About 1 week later, my team member, that girl, she was working at home. She was showing me how to use Slack as well. To my surprise, I found out they have exactly the same background picture. So I got suspicious immediately. But you just want to trust the best in other people. You just want to give people the benefit of the doubt. So I even had to convince myself that I was overthinking. And another reason is coming from a place that it has nothing to do with me. So I forgot about it quickly. Suspicious evidence number two. This one is very dirty. So me and my team member, that girl, we had shared duty for the corporate online chart. That day, she was away for lunch break, and I was the only one on the website. And suddenly, a very weird customer showing up, and he was sending me a nude picture, which is the private part of a woman's body, and saying something very weird. I actually prefer a pussy more than a baby doll. So at the moment, I thought he was perfect. I got off the website. By looking back, I know exactly who that person is. And that's also the timing, few minutes before me and the direct boss is about to have a one-on-one meeting. Suspicious evidence number three. My team member and me, we are both hired as lead development executive. That role belongs to inside sales team. Is a pre-sales role as well. So one day we were having a casual conversation. I was using the alternative job title to refer our job title because those are actually more commonly used terms on the job market. To my surprise, she had no idea what I was talking about. And she's the only one who was hired for our role without prior sales experience, and that's very suspicious. And I was like, if you don't know the job title, then how can you find out the job poster? With all the evidence right in front of me, suddenly I can see the whole picture. This direct boss, who looks nice to everyone, is only a sexual predator. He is using the job to attract girls. And my team member, that girl's cherry-picky behavior is a direct mirror behavior of the direct boss. Predatory guys, they are cherry-picking the best part in a relationship without responsibilities. As the saying goes, the way you do anything is the way you do everything. So all in all, I wasn't fighting with my team member. I was fighting with the direct boss. When this guy can't get anything from me, right, as the next target, and he had to fire me, I think he got scared as well, because I was too smart to figure out everything. I told him I suspect someone is helping my team member playing games. Someone is already abusing the system even before I joined the company. But turns out he's the one helping my team member, because that's part of their contract, of their trusted relationship. And no wonder my team member is doing fabulously well without prior experience, and she's putting in the bare minimum effort. When good people keep in silence, the evil triumph. When good people are not stepping up, we are giving more opportunities to the evils. Maybe it's time for each and every one of us take our personal accountability. Only that way we can make this cooperative world a better place for everyone and for our next generations to come.